lot of the movies show that's what young girls should do. That's how they should look. This is how they get the guys. That's how they're accepted. There's a lot of mothers that don't stand for it, and they dress their daughters nicely, but they don't stand out, and they look like hookers. I don't know what it is, but I go out and I see some of the stuff, and I'm like, I know that's their mother, and I swear my daughter would never look like that. And my daughter dresses nice. She doesn't look like a prude or anything like that, but she looks nice. Doesn't look over-sexed up or anything like that. Doesn't need to do that. And then when the mother, it's kind of interesting, you'll see the mother is trying to outdo the daughter. Have you ever seen that? That is just repulsing. I'm trying to compete with her daughter. Yeah, I'm a people watcher. Like, man, you got too much time. Well, it's not like I sit out in the park or anything like that. It's just if you go into a mall or you go to a store, I mean, something catches your eye and you're like, what's the deal there? It doesn't take a whole lot to realize what's happening. And then I'm like, who's parenting here? Who's parenting who? And a lot of these families, the kid is actually running the show. Oh, my daughter thinks she runs the show, and I'll let her run some of the show. But she knows who mom and dad are. She knows. And if we say something, we back it up of reasoned and our thoughts about things, and then we let her talk. But she's very sensible, and we're just very fortunate that she's got some sensibilities to the whole thing. But with this Harvey Weinstein deal, I definitely do not feel a bit sorry for him. I hope he gets help. They say most recently, Harvey Weinstein was headed to a European rehab center for sex addiction. Is it just sex addiction? Or he's got a behavioral issue that's a little bit deeper there. It's more of a spiritual issue. He needs to definitely go to church, get his heart filled with love. Is it just a sexual issue? It looks like it was sexual abuse. It's one thing to have consensual sex. It's another thing pushing yourself on him, like Bill Cosby spiking the drink with a roofie. Or was it sleeping pills? It was something of the sort, but you get the point. It was abuse. I don't know what's worse. Abusing them when they're awake, it's both just sick. And some people feel sorry for Bill Cosby. Oh, he's an old man. Leave him alone. He gave us a lot of laughs as Dr. Huxtable. What? Give me a break. These women are still living a nightmare after thinking what this guy did to him when he was when she was asleep in the bed. The death toll in California, changing pages here. Wildfire, they're saying 40 people as of Sunday died. And the progress right now in battling the flames, and thousands of evacuees were gradually being allowed to return home. But the most populous U.S. state regularly face late summer fires. It's not like a kind of a stranger for California, but these blazes have burned more than 217,000 acres. That'd be a lot of fire. But that's a lot of acreage. 217,000, about 88,000. That's just ridiculous. Devastating, the winemaking area of Napa and Sonoma. And they say it proved thus far the deadliest in state's history. And like I say, the death toll up by 40. The California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, CAL FIRE, said on its website the toll had previously stood at 38. And they believe they're going to find more. So there's progress has been made on several fronts, but many evacuations have been lifted, which is a good thing. As of Sunday morning, nearly 75,000 people remain evacuated. And winds across Northern California have been fairly light this morning. So almost 11,000 firefighters in various states are in action against the California blazes. So hopefully they get a little bit of rain, but there's still fires burning. And a lot of people are just finding that they have nothing but ash left of their house. That's a tough thing. I was reading about a lady who was attending the concert there, the concert series in Vegas. And she was one that lost her house, too. So she experienced that massacre and that PTSD, then going back and then losing her house. I just cannot imagine. I mean, you talk about insult to injury. That is just unbelievable. It's just been a tough year. You got to admit, it's been a tough year. It's not even over yet. It's October. Tough year. No doubt about it. And in the tropics, looking at the Atlantic right now, got some kind of tropical disturbance going on. It looks like the Bahamas are going to get some rain. Puerto Rico is going to get some more rain. And the thing's going to go out to sea. Luckily, that doesn't look like it's going to do a whole lot of damage. But more rain is not something that Puerto Rico or the Bahamas need, especially Puerto Rico at this time. Still people without power, most of the island without power, and more people reported dead, sick, sewage, just a big mess. And it's just a disaster area. And even though there's been money that's been allocated to that island, it's going to be a long time before they're up with some kind of normalcy. Don't see the balloons in the air yet. Now, it was Google said they were going to put the balloons in the air to restore phone service, cellular communications, but that hasn't happened as of yet. They had a plan. Whether that materializes, I don't know, but they said they know how to do it. So hopefully they're building those balloons with that. I mean, it seems pretty incredible. It's never been done before. But they say it can be done, and they got the money to do it. I mean, gosh, they're gazillionaires. Let them go ahead and do that. I mean, that would be a beautiful thing. I mean, even if you did it for PR, I'm just saying, even if you didn't really were doing it, it's a lot of money. So you'd think it was beyond the PR stunt. It would just be a really beautiful way to reconnect. And trust me, that would probably be their number one search engine if they were using Bing or anything else. Google did it. And it's amazing what these internet companies are doing and what they're able to now get into, with entertainment, building of electronics. I mean, money, you just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you get a bigger share, bigger piece of the pie. But I'm going to do a little bit more research today to figure out, maybe I can call and get a comment of the company to see where we're standing. Maybe I can relate to you what they're doing, especially if you know anybody in Puerto Rico or love Puerto Rico itself, what's going to happen. But it's one thing going through hell, but if you can share with your loved ones, at least to let them know that you're doing okay or have that communication, there's nothing like that human touch. A text is great, but hearing somebody's voice is so much better. Speaking of that, much more for the people coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Women Wear Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
Introducing the official For the People coffee mug, patriotic as can be, in featuring the colorful red, white, and blue For the People logo with Keith Allen on a ceramic 11-ounce coffee mug, perfect for any beverage of your choice. This mug is a great reminder of what we stand for: God, country, and family, with conservative values and good old-fashioned common sense. To order your For the People coffee mug, pay just $20 plus $3.99 shipping and handling at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of the world's most comfortable pillow, My Pillow. We all have the same problem sleeping at night. Our pillows go flat. We end up folding our pillows over for support, using our arms, flip-flopping all night long like a guppy. We wake up in the morning, we have sore necks, we have headaches, our arms are asleep, we feel like we need a nap in the afternoon even though we've slept 8 hours. Well, with my patented fill, wherever you move this pillow, it'll hold the exact position for you as an individual, and you'll get the best night's sleep of your life. It stays cool, you don't have to flip it to the cool side. It stays healthy for a full 10 years, and it's warranted not to go flat. And you can throw it right in the washer and dryer just like your favorite blue jeans, and I personally guarantee it's going to be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own.
Call or visit mypillow.com today.
And tell them For the People Show sent you. Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. Your daily dose of common sense on your radio, on your smartphone device, tablet. Keith Allen. And For the People, we're here Monday through Friday, and our website's forthepeopleshow.com. So anything that you hear on the radio and you want to purchase it, you can find it on our front page, and more information about us, forthepeopleshow.com. So there's a way to make your point come across. And sometimes people, they have to spend a little money to get something done. But, if you're trying to boycott something, you can have bumper stickers, you can have T-shirts, you can have signs. But one guy decided he wanted to take his protest to the skies. I'm talking about a former Jacksonville Jaguars fan. He was a little upset, like so many Americans, about folks taking a knee or both knees during a NFL game, and this fan just had enough. He said enough is enough. What did he do? Well, he decided to have a boycott in the sky. He commissioned a plane and a pilot, and so Smiley hired a pilot, and the banner, it reads, "Be American, boycott the Jags and the NFL over Everbank Field." This is yesterday before the Jaguars faced off against the Los Angeles Rams. He says, "I have a right to protest, and I'm going to protect it, and with everything I have." And he says, yes, with bumper stickers, with airplanes,